Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Motion RC Live for our New Year's year-end show. And we're bringing the wheel back, but even better for this one, we got a little surprise from Motion RC Souther. They receive their Eurofighter. So between our last live show and this one, everybody saw that the live show leaked. I'm sorry, the live show, the Eurofighter leaked, and then we just went with it. So it's coming soon, and we got ours. So Wesley, talk a little bit about your about what you see in front of you.
Yeah, man, the Eurofighter is what we've come to expect with our free wing products. It comes out of the box with very minimal gluing, just a little bit on the back, and then you have 12 screws gets the airplane put together. The assembly is just very easy on this, as we've come to know and love from our free wing products. And as far as the canard setup, this is actually one of the easiest ones I've done also for the guys that have done the gripping. The canard plug in your 7 channel if you want all the features, receiver, and all the mixes and everything are actually handled through the control board on this one now. So it really is a very awesome, well thought out jet, and I can't wait to start seeing guys getting this one and customizing it. You know, we love seeing custom airplanes here on the channel, and yeah, I can't wait to start seeing them. So awesome. I know we also had some preloaded clips of the actual unboxing and everything, so we'll go over that as this goes. Yeah, anyway, I'm super excited to show it to you guys.
Sweet. All right. So now how today's going to work is we're basically going to go back and forth with the Eurofighter and the wheel. So I just started my timer. Every 6 minutes, my timer on my phone is going to go off. We're going to cut, and a random person watching the show in the live chat, we're going to call you out, and you're going to have a chance to win a gift card for the money that's on the wheel. So all of this is money. So our big one is 500. We got a 200. Then we got 2 100s. Then a bunch of 25s and 50s. So we figured easier than giving away an actual product. You choose the product you want with money or whatever. And in order to be eligible, so we know you're here, drop anything in the chat. So obviously you got to be a subscriber to even comment. So we're only giving away prizes to the people who are with us, you know, throughout the year for these live shows. So this is how we're going to do it. And we're going to have some fun today. So I got 4:55 on my timer. And yeah, when it goes off, we're going to go. So I see someone asked a question first and foremost. The Eurofighter is a brand new mold. So it is not the old one rehashed. It's completely redone. That's why the old one was discontinued entirely. The old one, I believe, was EPP, like the Su-35 and other ones, but now it's EPO, completely redone. And I'm excited. I didn't get one here, so Wes is the only one in the States right now that I know of that even has one. So as soon as his weather's good, I'm just as excited as you guys to see him take it out and fly it.
Oh, I can't wait.
So Wes, as we're you have B-roll of unboxing, Alex?
Yeah, we have a tail unboxing.
So we could show some of that now. How was the packaging? I always love the free wing packaging.
Yeah. So this one actually had something a little different than I've seen, and we didn't get a shot of this, but as it comes out of the foam, there's actually a spar shipped with the airplane, and maybe we will have it as it comes out of here, but there's a spar for shipping, and you remove that when it gets here and you don't use it again. And then there's an actual spar for the wing, and the spar for the shipping actually fits down inside of like hardwood that's glued into the box. It's pretty cool how it was set up. Let's see, taking a look at what's on the screen right now. So yeah, there it is, the wing halves. It also has 6 wing bolts on it, which was kind of new for me. And I think it's because the wing is so long going into the root, there's actually 6 places for it. And for guys that had the B2, yeah, 3 on each side. So for guys that had the B2, you remember the screws that you put in and they fall in and then they can't fall out? That's the kind of screw these are. So whenever you're transporting your Eurofighter, you don't have to worry about trying to find the screws or anything, because once you've put them in, they stay in there, and they're going to go for transport. They're going to ride along and not get lost. So that was a great little feature to see come over to the new Eurofighter.
Nice. That was, I think that was with the MiG-29 first.
Was it the MiG-29? I can't remember which one it was in, but it's been in a lot of the new ones. Yeah.
Nice.
So,
and then it's got the new. Have you looked at the new fan inside?
Yeah. So I don't have a good shot of it. We might have to just pop it out and get a picture of it or something out on the table. But and it's also interesting. Speaking of fan, I believe this is our first large scale model to have thrust reverse, and it works really well on the model. I've played with it here on the bench. It has a very unique sound when you put it in the reverse thrust, because it's sucking air through all of these inlets that were made to, or blowing the air out of the inlets that are made for sucking. So it makes a lot different noise when it's in full reverse thrust, which is pretty cool. But yeah, the new motor, it feels very powerful. I can't wait to fly this and actually get a feel of it, see what it actually is like. And it'll be cool to see maybe some guys taking that new motor and putting it in some of our other models. I've already seen guys talking about that.
That new motor is going to start replacing motors in other models.
Yeah, kind of like the high performance stuff.
Freewing, like they make a lot of, if you will, they don't call it V2s. They don't even announce it. All of a sudden, the next shipment comes with whatever the newest stuff is. You know,
right?
They'll just make switches like that, and bail on whatever old systems they got.
Totally.
Yeah. So that's really, really cool.
But yeah,
what's going on with the wheel?
What's going on with the wheel? We're gonna get close.
Richie Rich just asked, "What's going on with the wheel?" Being that you just commented, you are entered for a chance to get a spin today. Every 6 minutes, I have a minute left. We're gonna call a random person out from our chat. Like once you chat, we can see that you're here, and then we're gonna pick a random winner 10 times today, and we're gonna spin the wheel, and you're gonna have a chance to win whatever money denomination is on it, whether you're EU customer or US customer. So you'll get 500 euro or 500, in a gift card. And the gift cards I'll try to send out Monday the latest if I can't do them today. But they get emailed to you, and it's just a code if you win. And you will, do you have that graphic? If you win, you're going to email contest@motionrc.com just to confirm, and email it from your MotionRC email address, because then it's easier for me to find you, and we get rolling.
Right. Whatever email you use to purchase your products on MotionRC.
Yeah, and I'm going to write down our randos. We got our first rando because
it's time.
We're ready. It is time to spin the wheel the first time. And our first winner is Mike Bird. Saw him in the chat. He's a member. Is the full wheel? Let's get the full wheel on screen. It's there. And I also loosened up the wheel so it spins a lot longer than it used to. I don't know why I never did that when we were doing it. It's so good. But here we go. We ready? Mike Bird, this spin is for you. And one thing I will say, we're not going to have 10 $500 winners. So if somebody wins the 500, we're going to turn that into a 100. But with my terrible handwriting on dry erase. All right, I'm starting the timer. And
you should have said you had your kids do it.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, look at that. Look how loose it is. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
Wow, it's just going.
Oh, it goes. It goes. It goes. Look at this. We're going to be spinning the wheel more than good bearings. I got it to the point where it just touches each one. $25, Mike Bird. $25 gift card to you, sir. You're going to email contest@motionrc.com anytime between now and, a week. Up to you. But all right, we got 5 minutes left. So
cool.
Back to the Eurofighter. What are some questions, guys? Drop some questions in.
For sure.
of what you want to know about the Eurofighter. Obviously, Wes has yet to fly it, so that'll be coming. We hope next week to have. the
Hopefully,
flight video.
yeah.
I think, Wes, you should definitely film your maiden as if it's a flight video and release that, because I like watching maiden flights. Just because you're an expert and you can, just trim it and, what you need. I always like that, even though it's a boring flight, make it boring, practice your landings, but it's always good to
Right.
rehash that stuff.
And share it with people so they know what to expect maybe on theirs,
Exactly.
So, yeah, and like I said, if the guys have any questions about it, I'll definitely let you know. There are a lot of really cool features, though, that we definitely want to hit on that I haven't seen in a lot of the other stuff. As far as setting up the airplane, Freewing has really been thinking of a lot of things to make your life easier. So, like with the canards up here, and I don't know if we have a cut of this, but like they emboss a little line so you can know where to line up your canards. The CG is printed on the bottom of the wing. We've seen that in several models lately. Those kind of features just make things so much easier when you're trying to set your airplane up out at the field. CG mark, easy, pick it up from there, boom, it's right. And I love seeing the things that make it just a little bit easier for the setup on these airplanes. It was also cool. This thing is covered in ordnance right out of the box. I don't know. Let me see. Can I pick it up real quick? We're on the full screen. I mean, look at all the bombs and missiles on this thing. It is covered. And they are
10,
all,
right?
yeah, and they clip in and out real easy. So it's not hard to, oops, sorry, I banged that on the counter. But I mean, everything, like you've said it, drop tanks are magnetic. All the other ones have the rails to where they just slide on and off. So it's going to be easy to fly it with or without ordnance. Let's see here.
It's that same railing system.
Yeah, so you have the railing that can be taken off the airplane, and then it's the railings that can come on and off of the missiles themselves and bombs. So very cool.
All right. I got a question. What's the battery setup? It's just a 6005S?
I think it's from 5,000 to 6,000, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I would say it seems like a 90 millimeter.
90 millimeter,
is
so
probably even better.
Yeah.
And then ADAS, obviously, there's the
tons of
ADAS
room.
option.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited to see some ADAS guys. This thing will probably almost hover. Oh, there we go. Got it back on.
Oh, and then the canards, do they work like the Gripen? Roll and pitch?
Yes. So here, I can actually turn the airplane on real quick. If you'll give me just a second, and we can actually show guys.
Yeah.
There's also the canard setup in the front of this. I think we have some shots of that somewhere in all of the stuff we sent over, but the servos are actually mounted right up in here too. No? Okay, well then we can just zoom in on it. That's fine. We can pick it up and show them.
That's fine.
Let me fire it up.
But again, you could always... You know what, Wes? Later today, you could go live with just it and really get in with people.
Definitely, if guys are
We're all
wanting to.
set up to go. If people want to just spend time there.
We definitely can. I'm happy to answer any questions you guys want. But yes, the canards, they have pitch and roll to them. So let's see.
Cool. I saw someone ask about thrust vectoring. I don't think there's going to be a thrust vectoring unit with this, but I'm assuming with how the just the body of the plane, like the F-22, the F-22 is extremely aerobatic without thrust vectoring just because of the shape of the airframe.
Correct.
And I think you don't necessarily need it. Obviously, some guys are going to want to put it on there, mod it on, have fun, but I don't think you're going to need it.
No, I don't either. So, like, if you've flown a Mirage before, it doesn't have thrust vectoring, but the airframe itself lets you get away with so many neat maneuvers that are just inherent to that airframe being that stable. And I think this is going to be a lot like the Mirage, but you're going to even have more control with these forward canards. It's going to be really cool.
Yep.
Something else I hadn't seen that's kind of new on the Eurofighter. I think the F-104 actually had this also, but on the back of it, there's these cheater vents that are actually built in that as the fan sucks more air and needs more air.
Wesley, Wesley, you gotta stop talking.
They open up.
Wheel
Oh,
coming back
well,
again.
the more important thing, anyway, the wheel.
The wheel's coming back, and our next winner is Mark Gray, who's watching live. Is he here? Let's hope he's here. And we're gonna spin the wheel. You ready? All right, Mark Gray. This spins for you. Oh, baby. Big money, big money, big money. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
On The Price is Right.
What a great show. I like the whammy. What was it? What was the name of that show again? Yeah, it was so good, though. Why am I forgetting the name? I used to watch it all the time. Like, reruns of that show were the best. With the little cartoons. Oh, no. $25 for Mark Gray. This wheel is rigged. Congratulations, Mark Gray. Email us at contest@motionrc.com to claim your $25 gift card. Press your luck. That's it. Press your luck. That was the way to go. With all the little, like, minions that were, like, really well done. Looked like a lot of editing work for that back in those days. All the animation. But yeah, Mark, congratulations. So
Yeah,
we
man.
got 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Wes, back to you, sir.
What were we talking about? Oh, the cheater fan. There we go. Back here on the
Yes.
back of the back. Let's see. Are we back to where everybody can see it? There we go. So right here on the back of the Eurofighter, there's actually two openings that you can actually open them with your fingers. But as the fan needs more air, those just pull open, which is pretty cool. It's a nice way of hiding them and making it a lot more scale looking on the airplane. And speaking of scale details, the Eurofighter definitely has all the bits and bobs it should have that you've come to love and enjoy. It's got all the little things you got to glue on all over it, which look awesome. And I mean, it really is an awesome looking airplane. I can't wait till everybody gets to get their hands on these ones. I think a lot of guys
So
are going to
those
be impressed.
Those vents on top, spring loaded?
Yeah, they're spring loaded. So as the air is coming through the airplane, if it needs more, these just open up and they're spring loaded.
So the pressure that builds up will open them as
Yeah.
needed. That's really cool.
Yeah. So I
Can
thought
you
that
take
was pretty
those
cool.
out? Like, can you see? Obviously not now, but like, can you see?
You could look down in it. The ESC is actually mounted right
Oh,
here
so there was
beside
access, easy
Yep.
access to get there.
Yep. So the
From
ESC's
somewhere.
right here, and your fan is just right in here, mounted right here. And from the hatch on the bottom, I mean, you can see all of this inside of there. It's very cool. And that might be one of those things after the fact that we can talk about more. If guys want to see inside of there, I can pop the fan out and show them around in there.
At some point, definitely, even for your own, we should all see what that. Pull that. I know it's a pain in the butt, but pull that fan
The
out.
fan. Yep.
I want to see the new unit. Is it in
You
a
definitely
plastic
can.
shroud? Or is it metal?
Um,
Aluminum. Don't go into it now. That would be.
I think it's still plastic. It's got the gold looking spinner on it, but I think it's still a plastic shroud. I'll have to go in there and make sure.
Oh wow.
Wasn't ready for that one.
Harry Miller, this is pre-order, but really only because it got leaked.
Right.
I think it's too many people were talking about. It was like, what were we gonna do? We might as
I
well.
had to tell them,
We had to tell them.
but
It surprised us too. Like, I found out about it, that it was shipping like a day before it leaked. I'm like, oh, I guess the other vendors found out and somebody decided they were gonna leak it. But
yep.
oh well.
Oh well.
It's fine.
Hey, it's cool. It's here.
I don't think this. I see turmoil. Turn 1 turmoil. This is how it's gonna come. I don't think we're gonna have a version without stickers. But looking at it, majority of the work would be painting the vertical and the canards.
Yeah,
a
if you
little bit
pop
on
them
the
both
back.
off, you could
It
just
seems
paint
like
right
it's
over
pretty
these.
easy to change it yourself.
Mm-hmm. Easily. But
Is
it
the
is
large detail
actually
water
a really
slide?
good looking one. I mean, it might have been at the factory, but it comes pre-applied on the airplane. I mean, you could
Can you
paint
tell
right
if it's
over
a
this.
vinyl or
Uh,
vinyl?
It
or-
looks more of a water slide type style.
okay. John Killian has it right. That's what
It's very
West
thin
Nolan's
though.
for.
So, like I said, you could go right over this with your like ×2 primer, and it'd be gray. It'd be that easy.
Nice.
So,
Your doors.
Oh, people want to see the
Sure,
gear doors. Or you
let
can
me
turn the camera and
unplug it again. Let me plug it back in, and maybe while I'm holding it, we can put them up and down too.
just leave it plugged in and
Sorry.
take your throttle cut off. Let's live dangerously.
All right, I'm down. Let's see if I can do this without throwing it at everybody here.
Yes.
Let's see. All right, are we in
Try
there?
not to watch it. Yeah, Rust-Oleum 2 times is my go-to for everything. That doesn't sound scale.
That's right. Now all the doors close. Boom! Look at that. And then we can flip it again. Maybe I can hold it towards you this time, so you can actually see the landing lights.
Man, I don't know
The gear
much
doors.
about the Typhoon, but it looks really, really mean.
I love the lights on the wheels too in the back. They look great.
Oh, here it comes.
So those center doors.
Timer, Wes, be quiet.
Timer.
over
Okay.
there.
All right. All right.
You.
All right. All right.
We're coming back for the wheel, and this winner is Big Jim RC. Big Jim RC is our next winner. And this spin is for you, sir. I'm gonna knock my coffee over, I know it. Let's see, spinny, spinny, spinny. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
Oh, it's tracking.
Big
for
money,
five.
big
It's tracking
money.
for 5.
The price is wrong. Oh, we got a hundo. Big Jim RC. I made all the big money on the blue. Blue seems to stand out on this wheel. Big Jim RC, congratulations, sir. That is $100 to you, either in euro or dollar bills. Well, fake digital
bill.
money that comes on a gift card is what you're actually winning.
Motion RC coin.
Motion RC coin. We're starting our own. You'll get an NFT of a plane. It's a picture of a plane. It's worth just as much. Trust us. It's great. All right, moving over to Wesley. You are.
So yeah, so on the gear doors, there is another interesting feature on here. Let's see, can we go back out? So for taking the wings on and off, the gear doors would be in the way for sliding them in. So one thing they did is on the control unit inside the airplane, there's a little red switch, and if you flip it, let me see. It's not going to do it now because I have to. There you go. You can actually open the gear doors manually without your controller. So as you can see, the gear doors are open right now. And if I reach in there and flip that switch, this, as far as I know, this is the first one that's ever had this on it. You can close them from here. So there you go. I just closed them again without ever having to touch my radio. So that way, if you're out at the field and you need to take your wings off, you just flip that button, open your gear doors up, slide your wings off, then you can close them again without ever having to touch your controller. So really cool.
That's
little feature
really
there.
Well thought out.
Back to on, and there it is. They should be closed up and ready to go again. And they are.
I did.
The other cool thing on the landing gear is they're painted right out of the box now.
That's
another
the first on
first.
a free wing is white gear. Looks
Yep.
good.
Let me see here. Can I pick that back up? But yeah, the gear are painted white right out of the
But
box
they're
now.
still aluminum
Yes.
or
Yes.
metal of some sort.
I don't know if you can zoom in on one of those real quick.
Yeah,
There you
zoom
go.
on
Give
in,
her-
Lori.
Give her a zoom. Hey, there you go. So they are still aluminum and metal, but they are coming painted white now. There's the nose here.
Nice.
Yeah. And you can see all the strobes on this thing too. I mean, it lights up like crazy. Lights
Look at it
everywhere.
in the dark.
Oh yeah, maybe we'll cut the
Wow,
lights
it's
off
just
here in
such a
second.
good size.
Yeah, and it's a really good size airplane too. It's a 90 millimeter. I know guys have been wanting another 90 for forever now. Hey, let me see if I can lift this up real quick. We were talking about the canards a second ago too. Get that zoomer router in there. Right in there. Can y'all see how the canards are actually laid out in this? So they have two servos that go right to your canards in this one, mounted right there. So they're easy to get to if you had to service them. Right there in the nose of the airplane. and I can't reach over and hit the radio, but they, turn them right there. But yeah,
Oh, that's great.
very cool.
And then the nose gear servo somewhere there too.
I believe
Or
it's
back
actually up
farther.
in the wheel. Yeah. Hang on, let me
Gotcha.
flip it up.
I saw someone ask for the dimensions.
Oops.
I don't know off the top of my head. Can somebody just post? Maybe somebody go check the product page. But if you look at the product page, you'll
There's
get all
the
those
servo for
dimensions
the
and such.
gear in there.
Don't you drop it. Don't you drop it.
Bam!
Don't you drop it.
It's a brick house. It can take it. Oh, yeah, and then this is cool too. This one does have an air brake also. So let's right here and 3, 2, 1. Hey, air brake.
This thing is kitted. Now I'm
It's
mad
got
I
all
sent
the
it to you.
features. All the features.
I said send it to Wes. But I'd rather see you fly it than me.
Yeah, and then the thrust reversing, not a good way to show it right now, but I have it set up on a momentary switch. So when you push the button, the thrust reverse kicks in. So
don't let it fly off the table.
No, I won't. But headphone warning for all you guys. Here we go. So if it's on, and then there's the thrust reverse. My bottle almost flew off the table. But yeah, thrust reversing and put that boom. Wow. Very well thought out on all of that. But I mean, like I said, the scale details are just beautiful on this airplane. And I love that.
Do you think it's going to be floaty?
It's hard to tell. I mean, it doesn't feel super heavy, but I don't know. We're going to find out when we fly it. That's all I can say. If the old one's anything to go by, it was such a great airplane to do high alpha maneuvers with. And I think this one's going to be just as fun. And you know me, I love doing high alpha. So this is going to be an awesome plane.
Oh, yeah.
It does have plastic in a lot of good spots too. All around the canopy is plastic. The leading edges here are made out of plastic. So if you were to bump these pieces right here, they're all covered in plastic. Out on the tips of the wings, these are actually plastic and screwed into it. So you're not going to end up knocking these off on something if you're carrying your airplane around. You've seen these before on other planes that are foam, and you have to be a little more careful. Whereas these are, like I said, clad plastic, and they actually go into a receiving point in the wing, so you can't put them on backwards either, which is really cool. Yeah.
T-minus 10 seconds. Finish that
thought.
Oh,
man. It's finished. Let's do it. Spin that wheel.
4, 3, 2, 1. And our next winner, Thomas Rasmussen. If I said that wrong, I'm sorry. But you are the winner, sir. I think I'm going to assume EU side of the world. So this spins for you, sir. Giving it a big one. Big money, big money, big money. Big money, big money, big money. Come on. Look at it spin.
Oh, it's gotta be the 5. It's gotta be.
Come on. Come on. Come on. €50 or $50. Thomas Rasmussen, congratulations. Running low. Wesley, take it over. I'm gonna try to plug my computer in.
I'm back. And we did have some comments asking about the cheater holes again. Now, there are the two on top, and there were some guys asking about the bottom if you were flying off of grass. There actually is two small ones. Let me see if I can put my hand up there. But they look more like NACA ducks. They're right in here, right there. There you go. There's the two cheater holes from the bottom. They're very small on this airplane, though. So I don't foresee you kicking up too much stuff into the fan compared to the ones that have the big grates on the bottom of them. These are quite a bit smaller, and that was what these cheater holes on the top are for that are covered up. That helps that quite a bit. Lori, if you see any other comments or questions, let me know for sure, and we will try and cover it. The back section of the airplane, there are plastic molded um, burners back here, and those actually glue on also. They come off the airplane. Yes.
The tail, is it easy to remove for transport?
The tail, would it be easy to remove for transport? Well, it is just 4 screws. It's not glued on. So if you needed to take the wings and the tail off, you could do that. Yes. They use 2 millimeter Allen keys throughout the whole. I can't talk right now. The whole airplane. So if you're wanting to take it apart and everything, just know you need a 2 millimeter nut driver, or not driver, but Allen key, which we do have available here at Motion RC. I really like, actually, I used it for this whole assembly. I don't know where it is right now, of course, but I've got the Benchcraft 6-in-1. It's got all the different Allen keys all in one tool, and that one works great for when you're putting these airplanes together, because then you have everything you need. But yeah, transport's not going to be an issue. Like I said, if you really had to, you could, but I think you're going to be able to fit this fuselage in most vehicles in the back seat without issue if you have the wings off of it.
I got a question. Larky Lark, how do you participate in the wheel event? You just did by commenting. All
That's
you have
it.
to do is make one comment, and the only way you can make a comment is being a subscriber. So that means you're subscribed. And then we're picking randomly from the people. Right now we got 143 watching, so not a bad,
Very nice.
not a bad chance to win.
There you go.
But
That's
other
better
people
odds
ask,
than any lotto.
What is a plane? That's a Eurofighter Typhoon.
Yep.
And every 6 minutes, I'm cutting into us talking about this plane and spinning the wheel. We have 4 winners. We have 6 more spins today before we are out for the new year. I can't believe a year went by already.
It's amazing. It feels like yesterday when I came to work here. That's almost a year now. It's amazing.
You're at April, right, for you?
Yeah. The time is flying when you're having good times, right?
5 years and 3 months. It's crazy.
Gosh, that feels like yesterday.
Doesn't feel like that long. You'll get there. You'll get there.
Oh yeah. Lori said she sees another question in the comment section.
I know you don't have an exact, but someone's asking about a weight with battery.
I'm not sure if we have the weight specification on the website. Do we?
See it.
Okay. I can throw it on a scale and find out later. You can always message us on. I've made several posts about the Eurofighter on Facebook and Instagram and everywhere else. If you just ask your question there on that one, I can go throw this on a scale a little bit later today and find out what the weight is. That's not an issue.
Yeah, and we're gonna have more on this plane. Obviously we got time before they get here. Big Jim RC, as far as shipping, the website is correct and it gives a wide berth, so it could be mid-February to late March, and that all comes down to Chinese New Year. Chinese New Year is 6 weeks where that entire country shuts down, so they're being produced at the moment. If they get on a boat prior to CNY, mid-February. If they don't make the boat, late March. That's basically how it works. And that's why it was annoying that the leak happened, because it was like, we don't like to, we want to under-promise and over-deliver.
Mm-hmm.
So it could come even earlier, but a lot of companies are putting really early, like they're still running these right now. Like, there was no reason to announce it yet. But we're happy they did. It creates some hype. I'm sure a lot of people are watching this because it's on the table. Oh, shut up, James. We got another winner.
Oh my gosh, it's wheel time.
We got another winner. It's like a bomb going off. Our next winner is Matthew Wilkin. I believe I saw him in the chat. Matthew Wilkin, wherever you're from, this spins for you, sir.
There he is.
There he is.
See him.
Spin it, spin it, spin it.
What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be? What's in the box?
No whammies.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Let's give away a 500. We're gonna have to make up that gift card. You probably get 3 codes.
Hondo?
Oh, 25.
So close.
25. The wheel giveth and the wheel taketh away. Congratulations, though, Matthew. Thanks for watching today, and have yourself a happy new year. Email us at contest@motionrc.com from whatever email you use for your Motion RC account. And if you don't happen to have a Motion RC account, you create one for free and just use your email from there. That's how that works. Congratulations, Matthew. Wes, back to you.
I'm back. So, what other questions have we had on the Eurofighter? Any?
How many flights before you crash it?
Right. Oh, maybe one. Who knows? I hope not, but it could happen.
Inverted maiden.
That's right. Come in and do some high alpha and accidentally land. That's known to happen too.
That's the
I'm
point,
just trying to
Richie
think
Rich.
of what
Gotta be lucky.
what other features that the guys would like to know about.
Are there any different positionings for the light setup?
No, the lights are as they are out of the box. All you do is, well, they're done. You just plug your battery in and they start working. You do have a strobe right on top. You have a strobe right on the bottom. You have the landing gear lights, and then you have 2 strobes in the wingtips. And I believe that's everything.
Nice.
Double check myself. Yes, that's everything.
I saw. How many spars?
It's 1 spar. Like
One
I said, when
through,
it
and
ships-
not a small little
just
one that's like attached to the wing.
Nope. Now this one
Okay.
did come in the box, but this is the spar for shipping.
Gotcha.
This one threw me off a little bit because it's the first time I've ever seen it. But this spar is just for shipping, and then you take this one and put it away, and maybe you can use it in the future on something. But it comes with a really long one that you actually slide into the airplane in its
Gotcha.
position. So just 1 spar. There is a carbon spar built into the rudder, but it's already glued in from the factory, and it just keys in when you put your rudder on. And then, like I said, the 4 screws to screw it on. Yeah.
Oh, we have.
Sure.
Yeah, let's show some
Sure. Let's
assembly.
do the assembly video. Yeah, perfect. Let's see. So here we go. We're starting off. The tail glues on. I just used the standard free wing glue that comes out of the kits. It always works great. This little piece back here just kind of keys in and slots on like that. And then you've got to put your exhaust nacelles. That's not really what the right thing is. But anyway, the ends of the exhaust, they glue on. Flip the airplane over. Then you're going to put your canards on. They're screwed in with these 2mm machine threaded screws. Then we are on the wingtips. There we go. These are those plastic pieces I was talking about, and they actually key into the inside of the wing, and they can't be put on backwards this way. So this keeps you from getting, the 2 tips are actually different. One has like a flat end and one has a round end. So this makes it where your green and your red always go on the right side. There's that long spar I was talking about. There's just that center one.
Nice.
I believe. And there you go. You slide that in. The first time you put it together, if you don't have a receiver in the model, you can just open up those gear doors. I just kind of opened them a little bit, but you can see how those have to stay open when you're taking it apart and putting it back in. Those 6 screws on the wings, like I said, those are where you screw them in and then they stay in there. Now we're doing the rudder. So it's just the one connection for the rudder, and then you key it down into it and your 4 screws. There you go. Put those 4 screws in. The magnetic nose cone. These are optional if you want to glue them on or not, but these are your wing tip ordnance for the, what do you call those? The drop tanks. There you go. Brain wasn't working right there. All the little bits and bobs that just glue on for your scale details, and that's the whole airplane. Like I said, the assembly is super straightforward and easy, guys.
Nice.
There's a good shot of the scale, the
John
tail
Killen,
graphic.
you guys ever gonna be getting into 105, 120 millimeter EDFs or turbines? Motion RC might, but Free Wing probably won't. Let's
Right.
put it that way. Like, you know, everybody's got their niches. Free Wing 64 to 90. For them to go Again, that's a whole nother thing. Like, doesn't seem to be a need, but that doesn't mean we can't bring in. There might be other manufacturers that come in, so who knows? You know, turbines. I think definitely, since we've gotten some of the big black horses, we even showed a big black horse jet. Like, we'll get there one day, slowly but
Yeah.
surely.
Well, and I think we actually do have a 120 from Black Horse.
We're
Get out of
spinning
here,
the
Wes.
wheel.
Get out of here.
It scared me this time. Our next winner, this will be number 6. So we have 5 left. Here we go. Bill Bollinger. Bill Bollinger? Bollinger? Did I say that? Probably said it right the first time. But either way, sir, this spins for you. Oh, baby. Spin. Spin. Oh, I love the wheel.
Bill's got 38 planes from us. What a guy to pick.
Nice.
Good time with that comment, Bill.
38 planes from Ocean. So we'll take this away.
Yeah,
This
he does
doesn't
fine.
count then,
He's
Bill.
Good, he's good. No.
Oh, 25. A 25er. But hey, it's free money. Sweet. Congratulations. Oh, I want to give a shout out. Victor, RC Jets, Timmy Touton dropped some money in the chat. You guys never need to do that, but thank you so much for doing that. I know you guys shop at Motion RC, so that's all you ever have to do for us. And then Delta Dart joined. We know Delta Dart. Thank you for being a member. Timmy Touton rejoined. I think you would, but that's you don't even have to do that either. That's
Bill's
up
got
to you
38
guys.
planes. What's your favorite one?
Yo, Bill's got 38 planes, and Alex asks, what's your favorite one? So let's hear it. Ice cream on Motion RC. There you go. Who knows if you could even afford an ice cream on Motion RC on $25 anymore. We have a Brewster's near us. It's like $70 for 5 people to get like an ice cream. I tell my kids, I'm like,
Holy
I'm getting
cow.
a half gallon, and you're dealing with it. I'm not
We're gonna
paying
dish
that
it
for
out.
ice cream. Just ice cream. Wes, back to you.
All right. Well, we had some questions about the nose cone on the Eurofighter, and so I'll go in and pop it off. Heck, I can just hand it to Lori, but the tip is plastic on it. Here, you can go show them that. There you go. There you go. And it's magnetic. It keys in like you're used to. I don't know that I've seen another one that has this strange little lip on it, just to kind of help it lock in better. But yeah, there's like a cutout lip that's on the side of it. Yeah, there you go. So that was kind of new. There you go. But
Nice.
as you're used to, let's see. I'm going to try and put it on the right way.
That's a question on channel count.
7 channels.
P40, says Bill Bollinger.
Boom! Holy cow, that one slotted in there quickly. So, yeah, I've seen that comment a few times on Facebook. So you're going to need at least 6 channels to fly this airplane, but 7 in order to utilize all of its features. So with 6 channels, you're going to either need to pick air brake or thrust reversing. You can't have both. Whereas with 7 or up, you'll be able to do all the functions of the airplane.
Why not just wire them together and live dangerously?
There you go. When you well, you could technically, I guess you could
Lift the
technically
air
do
brake
that.
in air and the thrust reverse.
Yeah, I
Slow
guess that
yourself
would
down.
technically work. Or when you landed, you'd flip that switch, the air brake would open, and the thrust reverse would come on. Yeah, that would work technically. If you like to live dangerously, I wouldn't recommend that though. But yes, technically that would work.
See if it flies backwards.
There you go.
Josh, can you open the hatch and show the inside? It might be a
Sure.
little tough here for this show, but
We can try.
we're definitely going to show all that. They filmed the assembly video. We'll probably have that edited
Yeah.
for early next week. So just hang tight, and you'll see it,
That'll be
better
easier.
than you
Yeah.
are seeing it today.
That'll be easier.
Flight time, Nabil? We're not sure yet. I don't think it's going to have any
Probably
drastically
3.5, 4 minutes if I had to guess.
different flight times than your usuals.
Right.
And it all comes down to your
Flying
throttle usage.
style too helps a lot. Yeah. you're doing a bunch of high alpha, slow speed passes, you might get a little bit longer time. Whereas if you're ripping this thing around, it's probably going to be your standard 3.5, 3 minutes.
Nice.
Missiles on the bottom remove.
Yes, they definitely are. All of them. Let's see. Maybe I can do this real quick. I'm still attached.
Joss RC Mayhem. The biggest
Flip
battery
it
for
over.
this that we carry would be a 6000 6006S. I know they make bigger ones, but then you're dealing with weight. Bigger battery doesn't always equate to longer flight times.
Let's juggle that for just a second.
Total weight, I'm not sure yet, but Wes is going to do that either in a live show or hang tight on Facebook. We can make
Yep.
posts about that. He'll weigh it
Let's
up
see.
with
Aha.
everything in it. Oh, I saw
So-
someone else ask, the 8S version does use the same ESC. It's not pulling a full 120 and 6S, so the 120 is going to work for 8S too, which is really great.
So, yeah, I was just trying to get them popped off here. There we go.
You're just keying.
Yeah, if you want to zoom in a little bit. But yes, the missiles that are on the fuselage, even in here, that are recessed in, these do come on and off like that. Ta-da! So those just clip right in. And there's these cutouts into the airplane itself. Oh, it's going off!
We got
It's
another.
time.
We got another chance to spin the wheel.
We'll leave it upside down. It'll be there.
And this winner is gonna be Icarus the Second. We've shared a video from it. Icarus the Second in the past. So Icarus the Second, congratulations, sir. This spins for you. Oh baby.
Big money.
Oh baby.
It's gotta be the 5.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Come on. 500.
Oh,
Let's see it today.
maybe.
What was our best win? The guy
That's some good
won.
speed. That's some good speed.
Oh! We did it! We did it! Hey!
Look at that.
Oh,
500. I know.
Let's go, Icarus.
I know the CEO is not happy about that. No, I'm just
Icarus is getting a new jet.
$500. Nice, man.
It hit.
That's a jet. I do have to change that now, though. You're gonna take the 5 off. We're gonna make it a 1. But that is awesome. Got the win.
That's incredible.
Icarus the Second.
Somebody had to get it.
Somebody had to.
You know how long I spent trying to draw on this and make it look good? Fun. But sweet. And you let me know, Alex, so that's back
Yeah,
in.
you're good.
You, we're good.
Got 2 more.
Sweet.
Timer
I
quick.
gotta reset the timer.
Reset the
Bring it back
timer.
to Wes.
Email. $500.
Yes. Icarus. Contact us at contest@motionrc.com. Oh, he's there. There he is.
He's here.
Holy smokes. I'll say. Holy smokes. That was awesome.
Pre-order coming from me.
Pre-order.
There you go. Pre-order comes from Icarus on the. Yeah. We did have a couple questions about the landing gear. I saw as that was popping up. Yes, they are suspension. Let me see. I don't know if I can push it. Yeah, there we go. I can push it, but not the easiest to push it one fingered. But there you go. Yes, they are suspension struts. They are aluminum. Awesome. I do love the landing lights too, Lori. If you can see them from there, let me see if I can turn this towards you now that it's up on this cradle.
You already bought the Eurofighter. Well, hey,
Oh,
you're getting
well,
it back too.
You know, there you go.
Buy
Maybe
another
something
one.
different. But yeah, can you get in on that? Look at the landing gear lights on the doors. I love the way these looked on this airplane. They're very bright too. I don't know if it's coming across on camera how bright those are right now, but and I've got my microphone covered up.
Nice.
Here, while you're right there, let me do it one more time. That's a good shot of them. Open them all up. Love landing gear.
That looks really good.
all the doors are sequenced. Boom. And it really cleans up the bottom very nicely. Yeah. Flip one more time.
It really does. Are you gonna maiden with full ordnance?
Probably not.
Probably not.
I like to live dangerously, but I think we're going to go no ordnance first flight. We're definitely going to put them on there, though, and I definitely want to get it out and fly it off of grass. I know there's a lot of guys that have been wanting to see it fly off of grass, so I've already talked to Jerry. I'm sure we'll go down there to Jerry's field and fly it out of the grass.
Turmoil. Since Wesley has loose lips, any new Flightline products on the way? I hope so.
All of them. I don't know.
Hey, we want Wesley to be here for a half a day. He better not have loose lips.
No way. Look at that.
Always good to maiden it clean.
Yeah. And that's what I would recommend for our customers, too, that are going into the Eurofighter. I would say maiden without ordnance. There's already enough stress going on from other things. Why add that little bit to it? And after you know you got it flying right and you got your CG where you like it, then add all your ordnance on it and go fly it that way. I think the missiles underneath the fuselage aren't going to affect anything, but all the stuff out on the wings is where I would say go on and take those off for your first flights. So,
Nice.
yeah.
I
I went with, I know a lot of guys are going to want to know, I did go with all the book rates. I actually wrote them down, but I did 3 positions of rates all the way around. I'm going to try and mention this more in the actual flight videos, but I went right off of the book's rates, and I made my own custom middle rate because they give you 2 positions in the manual, and I just did one in between those 2 for my third one. Anyway, yeah, haha. Any other questions on the Eurofighter so far? We can answer while we have it right here in front of us.
Well, I'll shoot question. How's it feel? This is your first big free wing project that you got before everyone else.
I know it's crazy. It's crazy. I've been drooling over it since it got here. Of course, it got here, and like the second it came off the truck, I was like, in the studio, let's go, Lori. Ripped it open. It was like Christmas. And it's really cool being a part of it now and kind of getting to see everything behind the scenes that goes into these airplanes. It's definitely a unique experience, but one that I'm very happy to get to experience. It's very cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I dig
Still
it.
have to pinch myself all the time.
Oh, at some point today for us, Wes, what other... Actually, we sold a few at that show. What other 90s do you have in your possession right now?
I don't know that I have any right now. I have the F-14, but that's a twin. I don't think I have any other 90s right now. I have I do have
I would love to see it next to...
I have the Hawk
the F4
right there. Yeah, I have the not the Hawk. What's it called? The white and
we sold a few
one.
of those.
That one right there. What is that called? Brain's not working.
We're going to have to send you some other 90s.
That's right.
Well, you have the Twin 80 Tomcat, and you still have the MiG?
I do.
No, you got rid of the MiG.
Got rid of the MiG. The only ones that are left right now, I've got the Tomcat, I've got the A4, which isn't a 90, but I do have some other models
doesn't make
here.
sense to
maybe I can put it up against some other stuff. I'll have to just look. I can't remember off the top of my head what airplanes I have. You guys have no idea. I'm obsessed. I used to buy everything, so
I bet.
I still have a pile of them. Lori says we have another question, though.
Another question.
Do leading edges or wingtips have plastic or
plastic? So,
or is it all just foam?
So out here on this part of the wing, it is foam, but as you get closer to the actual leading edge up in here, this is all plastic up through here.
Quiet down on that leading edge. Nobody cares about that.
We're leading the edge to another spin.
And our next winner, we got 3 more spins. Our next winner is Withered Perception. I never saw that, but he's in there. I saw him in there. You are the winner, sir, and this spin is for you. Oh.
Big money,
gotta
big
be the
money, big
200.
money.
It's got to be the 200. That's what we're going for. Or even a solid hundo is always nice. Let's see. I'm so pumped we hit the 500. We've had some luck on this show sometimes. Oh, we're at 25. 25 for Withered Perception. Email us at contest@motionrc.com and claim your prize, sir. Withered Perception. There he is. He's in there. Let's spin. What?
How many spins?
We got 2 spins
Two
left.
All right.
So we're well over now. See, I tried to do every 6 minutes because it would take an hour. We're going to go a little over today. This is big. Oh, thanks, Jeffrey Lewis. Solid Christmas shirt from Mom. That was my present there. I usually get some clothes, which is fine. Fit with full ordnance on Maiden. Get some... Yeah. They're going to be getting a lot of video of this for sure. Just looking at the comments. Nice, yeah, take it, Withered. Congratulations, man. Thank you for watching, and you know we got a big year coming up. This is just the start of it, and yeah, we're excited, super excited. So now, Wes, back to your little leading edges.
The
thing.
plastics, that's it. So the nose is plastic. Under here, where the air intakes are, this is all surrounded in plastic down here, so you're not going to tear these up. And once again, this is going to be something you'll see more on some of our other in-depth stuff. But yes, these are all plastic down here, so you don't bang them and bonk them into things. It does have plastic where it needs it. The backbone here, there's a lot of plastic in here because of the air brake. All around the canopy's plastic. The hatch mechanism up here is plastic, all in here. So they have thought about the places that you're going to handle the airplane at and be taking the wings on and off, that kind of things. They are cladded in plastic. So yeah, very cool. Any other ones, Lori, that you've seen while we've been going along? Just want to make sure we answer everybody's questions that has them.
Just more or less stuff about flying it, like how fast is it? We don't know.
Yeah, as far as the flight stuff right at the moment, we'll find out soon.
I got a question. Juan Smokey de la Garza. You need a Motion RC t-shirt. We're not really stocking them online because we're using Teespring. So on all our YouTube videos, there should be a Teespring store link, and I believe it's in the comment section. It's in the description of any video over the past 2 years. Check out our Teespring store. We got a lot of shirts on there. You could order from there, and it's the best way to do it. We get more designs out, and
actually, I think if you're watching this video,
you know, we want to fill our warehouse up with RC products, not shirts and merch.
Right. But I think
So
if
it's
you're
easier to do
watching
it that
any
way.
video, it actually pops up. We have the merch shelf open too right now. So it should actually be right above your comment section if you're watching this on your iPhone right now.
I
All of
gotta
our
add some
shirts.
new designs for the new year.
Yeah. Yeah.
What'd she like to store with the huge wing area? Well, then you take the wings right off. So I get jet.
It gets really small when you take the wings off of this. It will fit anywhere you want. I'm pretty sure you could fit this in the back seat of a car, no problem. A small car.
Oh, Wes, I didn't even notice. Does everything plug in with the wings, or do you have to make connections before you?
No, the wings I think we had that shot in there, but it's got the little white plug that everybody's used to now with the ribbon that goes up to the actual board.
The
So you've
ribbon?
got that one
Gotcha.
connection for all your lights and everything on the wings. It's just one connector.
Nice. That works.
And like I said, the other cool thing, speaking of wiring, is that the canards are ran through the board. So there is no mixing in the radio. It's all done for you on this, which anybody that has done the Griffin will know that's not how it was on that one. You had to actually mix that one in your radio. So that's nice that they thought to get that out of the box where you don't have to worry about programming any of that.
Well, I bet we'll get a bunch of posts like, I ripped this thing out. Just
Right.
did it myself. That's what people do anyway.
But yeah, it's a very well
Give
thought
it a
out
chance.
part on that. That's right. Take it out. Oh no, we're not going to have this board. You'll hear it.
I want to hear it.
Lori's like,
No,
yep, I can hear it
bored.
from here.
No, they want to hear it. They want you to run it up.
They want me to run it up.
Is that
Well,
does that board happen to be painted blue as well? And
it is
shaped like a
not.
box?
It is
Okay.
not a blue board. This one's a white board.
It's a
Ooh,
whiteboard. And
It's a
not shaped like
whiteboard
box,
this
so
time.
we're good.
Right. So, yeah. So they want to hear it run, which headphone warning, everybody. But here you go. Wow, it just blew an airplane off the wall. All the airplanes across the room right now are like all over the place. There you go, headphone warning. That's all you get because we're all wearing headphones right now. We're all deaf. Oh,
Time to spin
let's
the wheel.
do it.
And our next random winner is Timmy Teuton. Timmy saw him in the chat earlier. He actually donated money earlier. You were the randomly chosen.
There you
And
go.
this
Time to give
spin
it
is
back.
for you. Let's give that money right back.
Timmy 200s.
No, I should just put a bunch of zeros up there. Should have put $1,000 and all zeros.
Dang.
Let's
You'd have got a
go.
call later.
Let's go.
Next person.
Oh,
Next year.
that's a good idea, Alex.
Oh, Timmy 200s. Oh.
Timmy 200, Timmy 100,
Oh,
Timmy 25, Timmy
Aw.
25.
There you go for the last
25.
spin. Write a zero on
You
everything.
give 10 and turns it into, you made $15.
There you go.
There you go. Hey. Awesome.
Paid the taxes.
Good hustle. All right, we got one more spin for today. So in 6 minutes from right now, we will finish off the day, and that's going to finish our video. But Timmy, email us at contest@motionrc. And I have a feeling the wheel's going to be coming back in 2023 because it's just too much fun. Too much fun. But I like doing it this way better. Got to watch the show to win. You know, you got to be a subscriber to win. Spin me a 200, DJ
That's right.
Demon. We shall see. We don't know who the next winner will be. All right, so any last questions on the Eurofighter? Because this is our last 5-minute section. But Wes, what do you think about possibly going live again later for people who really want to...
If guys really
Would you
want me
do
to,
that?
yeah, I could do that.
Let's see. The chat, yay or nay? Do you want to go live with just Wes? Because he could probably set up and be live around 3, 4 o'clock, maybe? A little later in the day so you guys get out of work.
Maybe
Yeah.
5, just to have everybody off work.
All right, 5 o'clock
Could you do-
Eastern.
5 o'clock Eastern, good for you, Wes?
Yep.
And 5 o'clock Eastern, for all you guys, we're going to go live with just the Eurofighter. So, you know, it's good. I mean, if you're interested in pre-ordering and you want to see it, this is,
Right.
you know, this is the way to do it. Like, get all your
We'll
questions.
get
you
on
can
and-
answer all your questions.
More
Well,
close-up stuff.
I should just
you know.
jump in and spin the wheel randomly at 5 o'clock. I'll
Jump
ask
in
my
and
boss.
Save this one spin for them.
We got to get you a wheel. Who do I got
That's
to give a
right.
shout out to?
Told she's watching motion.
Oh, Liliana. Hey. That's awesome. I missed it. I missed that comment. Liliana? Liliana.
There
Who
you go.
commented that? Rodney Pouts. Well, Liliana, Rodney, thank you so much for watching. That's awesome. Recommended receiver, 8-channel
8-channel.
with whatever, whatever system you use.
Yep.
Will you be bringing back the weekly or every other week show? But well, we're definitely going to do this type of show with the sidebars and that once a month. But we definitely plan on we're going to try to do a live show every week, but some of them will just be an unboxing of a product or like a tip. And, you know, Wes might do airbrushing show. Like, it won't always be a show like this where our usual going through the community content. Like, those shows take a little longer to produce. When we're doing them weekly, we spend far too much time producing the weekly live show than when we could be out with products and stuff. So, you know, it's a catch-22. But Sometimes it'll just be Wes and Lori. Sometimes it'll just be me and Alex. And then once a month, it'll be all of us like this. So
Yeah, and it
that's
seems like
technically the
guys
plan.
really enjoyed when we just kind of go randomly live or, plan it out, but just do an unboxing, a hangout. It's not going to be as polished on those ones that we're doing. We try and make them as good as we can, but like the one that we'll do with the Eurofighter later, it's going to just be me and Lori, and we'll hang out with you guys and show you all we can. But it's been pretty popular so far. I know the
That'll be great.
F-14 one was great. We had a ton of guys in there for the F-14.
Well, the F-14, I mean, they could just make F-14 is like the Mustang of jets.
It is.
Everybody just loves it.
Oh, well, and we have been working on our Black Horse plane too, which we're going to have to do some type of an update pretty soon with everybody on that. So we might go live for a little bit
the
and
big Black
show
Horse
some of
Corsair.
the Corsair assembly and how it's going. It's not
And
in
either
here right now.
week,
But
next week or the week thereafter, I'm gonna do a similar unboxing because I've got the Nexa Twin Otter here, and
Very cool.
I got it sent with the floats. That'll be the first one that I've seen. I'm gonna try to maiden it on the lake. I always wanted a balsa float plane, and that's the only one we got.
oh, you're going to love that airplane. I've got a big
Pull it out of the
Twin Otter,
box,
and
put it
it's
together. I'm
awesome.
excited. I haven't built a balsa bird in a bit. So last one I built was that Nexa P40 or the Tiger Moth. But I'm excited. So we'll do that as well. And then
grass. We don't know yet.
yeah, grass.
We don't know
hops.
yet.
We have no idea yet. I assume it's
plan
gonna have
is-
the power.
Oh, yeah, and it's got big wheels, so I don't think
Got
it's going to
big
be an
wheels.
issue.
They usually make
Uh,
them for grass hops.
Yeah, we're going to go fly this one
Especially
down
the
with
big
Jerry
90s.
and fly it off of his grass there, so should be good.
More tanks and ships, DJ, definitely. I'm actually looking at some new crawlers that I don't think I could show you yet. They're right off camera. But yeah, we got more Bancroft boats to do. And me and Alex are going to be tackling a lot of the surface while Wes and Lori are attacking helicopters and planes for the beginning, and then we'll mix things up. 'Cause
Yeah.
I still want to get out there and fly, but I'm going to be choosy about what I fly.
He's like, well, she get it all now.
I should have chosen this one.
Yeah, I should have been like,
chose-
I need this one.
I chose poorly. I chose poorly. Next one I'm
Yeah,
gonna get.
you
is
can have
my-
the next trainer. That'll work. When
Hey,
and
I
if.
got the Panther, the little hand launcher. It's
That's right.
just as awesome.
Uh,
We got 10 seconds for our final spin, so let's make it a good one.
Oh man.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Here we go, and
I'm
our
rooting
last
for ya.
winner, MISSISSIPPI,
money.
the Mississippi Flyer. Mississippi Flyer is our final winner, and let's hope we end it with a $500 win. $200 win. Sorry, 500's gone. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, it's a good spin. It's a solid spin. It's a solid spin. Oh, yeah. Like Willy Wonka. The anticipation. It could come around 100. It might be. Oh, $25. But hey, it's good. We gave away 100. We gave away a 50. We gave away a 500, and 7 25s. So that's not bad at all.
No.
That was awesome.
I love it.
Fantastic. Congratulations, Mississippi Flyer. Is he still in the chat? Is he watching? Because I hope you're watching, because if you didn't watch and you don't email us within at least a week, you do not get your prize. So make sure you email us at contest@motionrc.com. Don't miss out. And congratulations to our winners today, Mike Bird, Mark Gray, Big Jim RC, Thomas Rasmussen, Matthew Wilkin, Bill Bollinger, Icarus II, Withered Perception, Timmy Teuton, and Mississippi Flyer. Fantastic. That's a lot of names. 10 wins. Wesley, thank you so much for answering questions and showing off the Eurofighter.
Yep.
And
We'll
remember
see you
now,
again
guys,
tonight.
5 p.m. today. Wes and Lori alone with you and the Eurofighter. It's going to get sexy in the live chat tonight. So it's going to be a rated R live stream.
That's right. I'll put on something more comfortable.
Put on that 70s, It's going to be really nice in there. It's going to be a fun way to end the live chat. And I want to wish all you guys a very happy New Year as well. I hope you all had a great Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate last week. And, we wish you nothing but a safe, prosperous, and joyous New Year for you and yours. Wes, say a little something on the
Man,
way
it's
out.
been an awesome year here at Motion RC. We've had a lot of cool airplanes and cool products. I had a lot of fun getting to meet a lot of you at the Motion RC flying. I hope we can do something like that again next year and living the dream, loving every minute of it. And thank you guys, as always, for coming and hanging out with us on your Friday afternoon. We really enjoy you being here.
Awesome. So, guys, we'll see Wes and Lori. See you later. I'll see you either next week, 2 weeks, whatever. See you next year.
See you next year.
Thanks for watching, and have yourself a great New Year. Bye, guys.